Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, focusing on your divine masculine, the masculine that is wanting to come towards you. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming through from their shadow side and messages from their higher self. General reading, as always, Scorpio. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box. I will, of course, include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today, and cross-watchers are always welcome. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and start with these two decks just to give us an indication of who is coming towards you. So we're going to go ahead and grab letters that could be a part of this person's name, and then we'll go ahead and grab some signs. So it could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here to get things started. And of course, if the letters are not a part of your person's name, that does not mean that the messages cannot apply. All right, so we'll grab 6 letters here for the collective. We have a K. We've got a V. So someone's initials could be K and V. We have an A. We have Q. We have an L and one more. We have an E. Okay, so take whatever part of those letters makes sense for your person. And then let's go ahead and grab some signs here. So we'll grab 6. We've got Cancer. We have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra. We have Capricorn and one last one, Virgo. Okay, so those are the signs that are represented this time around. So let's go ahead and grab some insight now. So I'm going to move these guys up just so I have a little bit more room here on my desk. All right, so let's go ahead and start with messages from the masculine's shadow side here. So I'm going to start with the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. So what might be standing in the way of either you guys coming together, being together, obstacles, challenges when it comes to this person's shadows? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio, the masculine that is coming towards the feminine here. We've got this repelled energy. So I'm just kind of feeling here when it comes to this masculine that they recognize and know that the feminine could be really repelled by them right now. So they might have done something to upset you, either done something or said something or failed to do something that really upset you. And so maybe right now you're just really repelled by this masculine. Maybe a part of you doesn't even want to see them or talk to them right now. Let's see what else. We have insecure. Okay. So this masculine coming through with this very insecure energy, and as a result, they perhaps have allowed the feminine to also feel insecure. So this is the energy that they have created in this connection. And part of the reason why we've got insecurities here is because of these foolish things that they have done in the connection. Okay, whatever that might represent. It could be infidelities, it could be deception. It doesn't always have to be infidelity, but typically that's what I pick up off of when it comes to someone doing something foolish in a love connection. Okay, we've got doubts, and then we've got unlovable followed by pain. Do you see all these shadows coming through, Divine Feminine, when it comes to your masculine? So you could totally relate to these things, especially if this is how they've made you feel. Like you're not a priority in their life. They've contributed to you feeling unlovable. They've hurt you. They've created a lot of insecurities and doubts in the partnership. So what's up with that? You know, so that's a part of their shadows. Let's add to this with some additional guidance from the Moody Moon Messages deck by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the masculine edition. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Scorpio, the masculine that's coming towards the feminine right now. What else do we need to know when it comes to their shadow self? What's up with that? They're mysterious right now, evasive, quiet, secretive. Yeah, that's also contributing to these foolish things that they're doing. So they're not opening themselves up. They might not always be available for you, keeping secrets. They're not saying a whole lot. But look at this card. We've got crushing. So this is interesting because it does say attracted, interested, open. So they're still attracted to the feminine here, still crushing on the feminine, still very interested in this connection. And then look at this next card. We've got ready, mature, divine timing, union. That's actually really good because this could all represent past energies and why it's in their shadows. Okay, so maybe with the change perhaps that this masculine has gone through, they're now better. They're an older version of themselves. You know, they're more mature. They've grown. They want union. They're still attracted to you, divine feminine. And look at this next card. We've got magnetized, desire, passion, and love. So they could be feeling all of these things, but what's also coming through here is they're not sharing these things with you, divine feminine. They want to come towards you, but maybe they're also afraid that you're repelled by them, that you don't even want to talk to them or see them because of how they were with you in the past. That's just what I'm getting from that. They know that they hurt you. They know that they made you feel unloved, unwanted, uncherished, and that you're repelled by them. But look at this, you know, time has created some change here, and maybe they're ready now to come towards you, to love you the way they couldn't love you before. So let's clarify some of this with tarot. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher. Angels and spirit guides focusing on Scorpio and the masculine who is coming towards the feminine. They want to, but they're also being evasive and just keeping quiet for now. Part of the secrets that they are keeping from you, divine feminine, is that they still want you. They're still crushing on you. They desire you. They want union, but they're not quite sure whether you're on the same page. Yeah, your masculine wants to come in as this Knight of Cups, you know. So for my cross watchers especially who are watching for a masculine who is a Scorpio, okay, this could be your masculine right here. This is a romantic lover. This is someone who is very chivalrous. This is also representing a romantic proposal. This is a masculine who is wanting perhaps a long-term commitment this time. They're not wanting to be in and out of your life. They don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to create any doubts in your mind anymore that they're not the person that, you know, ended up hurting you before. And so my feminines, you're coming through as this high priestess representing the divine feminine here. So all you want from your masculine is the truth. That is what you require. So right now you're not quite ready to take any sort of action for you guys to come together. But there's a part of you also that's just trusting in that inner guidance, that intuition, your gut, whether or not this masculine really has worked on themselves and they're ready to come towards you the way you deserve to be loved. Okay? So we've got the Lovers card coming in also. They still feel this love connection with you. They want to be able to restore the romance. The sexual attraction, that is here. The passion, the desire. Magnetized desire, passion, love. That's coming through. They want union. Okay, that's coming through here as well. The Lovers card, specifically Gemini for some of you guys. All right, so that might apply. But the thing is, with the Lovers card, it's always a choice and a decision that needs to be made. When it comes to the masculine, I feel part of the decision that they are ready to make is to come towards the feminine. And for my feminines, the decision and choice here isn't as clear because you perhaps are on the fence. You know, you've been hurt. You've been perhaps a little bit more guarded and apprehensive to accept this masculine back in because of how they were with you before. So maybe you're on the fence. You're not quite sure what decision you need to make here, but it is being presented here to you. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, coming through for perhaps my earth signs here. We do have Virgo and we've got Capricorn coming through. This can also apply for Taurus, of course. So this is about working very diligently and working very hard towards this connection. And I feel when it comes to this masculine, they're ready for that. The feminines, I'm just not feeling it as much, you know. But they feel the passion. They want to be able to dedicate their time and energy towards this connection. We do have the Seven of Wands here. So I do feel this for some of my feminines where you're just on the defensive. You know, you've got your walls up maybe. Because there was competition for some of you guys, there could have been other people that were a part of this equation. And so you're a little bit guarded is what I'm getting here because you've been so hurt by this masculine. But as you can see here with that Six of Wands, this is what they're wanting. Okay, they want a successful relationship with you. They want to be able to create progress in this connection. So they're just focusing on the future and where this could ultimately go. That's what I'm getting when it comes to this masculine. They know they hurt you. They know this. And they're just not sure that they can make amends for what's happened before. But they definitely want you. They want you in their life. And then bottom of the deck, you know, the Tower. That's why my feminines, you are a little bit standoffish, perhaps. There's a reason why this repelled energy is in their shadows because they're picking it up off of the feminine, perhaps. But this represents the destruction of the partnership and why you guys are not together right now. So the ball is in your court, Divine Feminine. I feel it falls on you if you're able to at least find forgiveness for this masculine. If there's a part of you that can be open to second chances. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some messages focusing on the masculine's higher self. We're going to pull messages from the Heart and Soul Whispers of Love deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Scorpio and the masculine who is coming towards the feminine. Messages from their higher self. Messages from the masculine's higher self. You're all that matters to me. And maybe they made you feel really insignificant before, but they're quite focused on you now. If I reach out, will you accept my apology? That's crucial right here, Divine Feminine. And this is exactly where they're at. They don't know. They don't know if you even want to hear from them ever again. But look at this. I want to grow old with you. This is someone who wants to be with you for life. That's it. They want you forever. Will you accept their apology? They know that they were not a very good partner to you before. They know that they hurt you. They recognize that here. What else do we need to know? From the Love Journey deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. From your masculine's higher self. What else do we need to know here? They've had a lot of epiphanies, I feel. My love will rise through the coldest of times. You know, didn't that come through? Hold on, let me just check really quick. I've done so many readings here. Okay, no, that card. I thought that the cold card came through, but you know, I still feel that regardless because of all of the pain that you have endured in this connection, Divine Feminine. You know, I mean, causing you to feel unloved. They know that they created that type of energy where things were really cold between the two of you, where things were frozen. Nothing was going on there. And they created that cold energy. But they're telling you here that they're willing to rise above all that now. Can you do the same? If I reach out, will you accept my apology? You're all that matters to me. I want to grow old with you. These are all messages from your masculine's higher self. This one keeps popping up in my readings. I'm miserable without you. They're not happy at all. They're not happy. So here's the thing. Because of that repelled card that came through, and what I instinctively get is that they know you're pissed off, you're not happy with them, you're repelled by them, you don't want anything possibly to even do with this person because they hurt you so badly. They want so much to reach out. They maybe picked up their phone 1 billion times, wanting to text, wanting to reach out on social media, wanting to call, but they haven't done it because of the apprehensions and fears that they have, because they're not quite sure if you would even want to accept the call or return the text or respond in any way. And so we've got this card. I've been waiting for your call. Okay, so there's a part of them that's kind of hoping and wishing that you will do the reaching out, and that's what's going to get the ball rolling towards the conversation getting started. And lastly, I always knew it was you. Okay, but for some of you guys, this masculine did not recognize that until after the fact, until after they lost the feminine. Recognizing after they lost out on this connection that they had the best love ever to begin with. That's what's coming through from there. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards with some tarot messages here. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. And if you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners. It's got upright and reversed meanings for the majority of the cards. But it also includes new oracle messages, new court cards that are part of this deck, all right? So we've got the Page of Pentacles coming through here. For some of you, your masculine could be a younger divine counterpart for you, but they're ready to manifest union here. They're ready to dedicate their time and energy fully to this partnership. They want that solid beginning. They're ready to create a much more stable foundation in this partnership. They clearly desire you still. Some of you might be a Virgo, okay? We've got Virgo right here. This is the Hermit. So soul searching, self-reflection, solitude, being alone. Maybe, my feminines, this is where you're at. You just need time to yourself away from your masculine to think about things here. Especially if you're not ready or if you're still really upset with what's happened. And maybe your masculine recognizes this, which is why you haven't heard from them. They want so badly to reach out, but that could be a part of the reason why they're not doing it. This is what they're wanting, that 10 of Pentacles right there. To make you happy once again, to stabilize things. Because this is security. Security, stability, and love. They see you as their ideal mate, their divine counterpart. In this lifetime, they see you as someone who is perfectly matched up to them. They recognize that now. Maybe they didn't know it before, or they failed to recognize it before. They see it now. Will you give them the opportunity to manifest this with you, Divine Feminine? So really think about it, you know. So if you're in hermit mode, that's okay. If that's what it is that you need to do in the meantime, honor that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to self-reflect and to soul search. This is a huge step. 10 of Wands, okay? Some of you guys might be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We've got Sagittarius right here. So this is about someone who's stressed out, burnt out. This could be my feminines, especially because your masculine might have taken you for granted before. And that really hurt you, okay? And why they made you feel this way. I mean, look at that energy. Look at the body language. That's very painful. So if you've got your doubts about taking your masculine back, maybe that's why you're in hermit mode, because you need clarity. You need to be able to figure things out for yourself. And the only way to figure that out is to spend time alone. And then we've got the Saber of Air. Okay, some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign here. So we've got Aquarius, Libra. It's time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. It's time to move on and bring in some fresh air. That is what your masculine wants to do, Divine Feminine. They're ready to clean house. They want to get rid of this toxic energy between the two of you. They want to lay down the heavy burdens attached to this 10 of Wands. They want to let go of the past. Can you do the same? That is the question here. Can you do the same? 10 of Pentacles. Happy, secure time and love. That's what they want to be able to offer you. So can you lay this down finally and find perhaps forgiveness in your heart for what they've done? Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up with some dialogue messages here. I'm going to pull from my Heart Space Oracle. Okay, so let's grab some messages from your masculine and Divine Feminines. If you resonate with any of these messages for yourself and what it is that you want to say to your masculine, let's go ahead and see. What do you guys want to say to each other? I'm yours. Yeah, they still want you. No one has ever made me feel the way you do. It doesn't matter who came before you because no one will ever come after you. Okay? They don't want anyone else. They want you. You drive me wild. I mean, the desire certainly is here. We already know that. Remember this card right here? That magnetized energy, desire, passion, and love. And my feminines, this could be what it is that you would like to say to your masculine. Look at this message. If you only knew that I was the right one for you, you wouldn't have left me for the wrong one. Yeah. That's a part of their realization, the mistakes, the epiphanies, the light bulb moments, the wake-up call when it comes to your masculine. We've got yes, please. You know? It's like, yes, please. Can we work this out? Can we move forward? Can we find forgiveness? Can we be together? They want your answer to be yes, Divine Feminine. And bottom of the deck, perhaps you really needed clarification on this when it comes to your masculine, who wants so badly to come towards you, is this. That's it. That's all they need you to know, that they love you. So if you still have love for this masculine, despite what went down before, perhaps remove the toxicity that once drove a wedge between the two of you. Lay down the burdens of the past and focus on the now. Focus on the now in order to get towards a better, happier future together. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of it made sense for you helps you out. And again, if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.